Are you ready?
Hey guys, the holidays are coming up, so let's do a candy cane, and this will be pretty easy. I'm just going to select the line tool and the arc tool. Just hold this button down, usually it's on the line, and just pick the arc. And I'm going to hold shift and just drag a line. And what I'm going to do is mirror that over with the reflect tool, or the letter O, and click on the anchor point and hold Alt and Shift to flip it over. And then what I'm going to do is click this point here and then just hold shift and click somewhere below. Now you'll notice if you move this, it's not attached, and I haven't gone over this in a tutorial yet, but we're going to join these two anchor points. So select your white arrow and make a little box around those 2 points and hold Control and press J, and that will join the two pieces together. Looks pretty good. I'm going to make the stroke, let's say 70. Okay. And it doesn't totally look like a candy cane. I guess we might be able to add another point here with the pen tool. I just click this dot here, and I'm going to try dragging this a little bit over. Now that's pretty ugly, but there we go. So it's kind of like a circle. Almost. And then with the black tool, let's select the line and go to stroke and cap the edges with a round cap. Okay. And it looks like candy canes are usually a little bit longer, so you could select this point and drag it down if you need. And if you don't like the size of this just yet, I would first expand it and just go to Object, Expand, and there we go. Now it's a little object like that. So we have this. I'm just going to make a copy of it so that I don't lose its form if I ever need it again, just in case we mess around with this too much. And what I'm going to do is hold Control and Shift and press G a couple of times, and that's to ungroup it, because when you expand something you get all these layers. See, we have a path, a group, layer, and we really want this just to be none of that. So I press Control G a couple times and it's just the path. Okay. So we're going to now use the draw inside feature right here. So click that. It's kind of hard to see. It's the bottom right little circle pie thing, and you'll see these dotted lines around the edges. And what we're going to do is draw some lines or some squares. So select your square tool, and let's just make a square, a real long one. Let's flip these around, get rid of the line there, and I'm going to thin this up by holding Alt, and I'm also going to flip this pretty slanted. Okay. Now what you want to do is, we have a nice little square here. If you accidentally click and lose place, just double click the item again, and you might have to double click it again to get to that level. And I'm going to Alt and Shift drag, and basically we're going to drag this all the way up here. You can see that it's not long enough once we have a copy up here, so I'm going to actually stretch this a lot longer. There we go. I'm just going to press Control D a couple of times so that the spacing's all even, and when you unclick it, we have this nice little candy cane. You could add some gradient to it if you'd like. I think I'll go ahead and do that with the red, and I'll just drag red here and maybe a little bit darker red. And with the white, I'll just select each one of these. Whoops, don't want to select the background. And how about a little white gradient with just a little bit of gray, just a touch. Okay. And here's where this little piece could come in use. We could use this as a backdrop. I'm just going to hold Alt and drag it over here. It just kind of snaps to it for us. And now I'm going to get rid of this and use the line. Let's say, let's use a red, I guess. And this is going to be a border around it. And we want to send this to back, so hold Control Shift and press the left square bracket button. And let's see what color might look a little better, or how green would look. That looks kind of silly. But anyways, there's our simple candy cane, and you can download this on dream.com, and I put the download URL inside of the description. Thanks for watching, guys.